Alright. McNamara, it's time to have a conversation with you. A little bit of a chat. Or, well, it's actually not me who wants to have a chat with you. Hey, brought someone. I know, you've never seen me before. And this is kind of awkward. I could talk with you, but I can't.
Hello, Veronica. How goes your mission?
We'll know in a second. I wanted to talk to you.
Veronica, tell me this isn't about...
Yes, goddammit, it is. But you're gonna hear me out this time.
We've been through this.
The things I've seen now, other groups succeeding where we fail, it's not too late for us.
We've outlasted the end of the world. We'll outlast these upstarts.
Waiting in a hole for everyone else to die.
If we must.
This is a dead end for us.
I see no evidence of that. Nor do I see anyone out there with a solution to our problems.
How could you? You're too scared to look. Let's go. We're wasting our time.
Well, hang on. I want to talk to him.
When Paladin Ramos informed me that Veronica was approaching with an outsider in tow, at first I didn't know what to think. After giving the matter some thought, however, I've decided that an outsider could be of use to me right now. However, I will not force you to help us. Should you refuse, you will be allowed to leave here, though you'd remain Veronica's responsibility. What do you say, outsider? Are you willing to help us?
I might be able to help you. What do you have in mind?
Then allow me to explain our situation. This bunker is currently locked down, allowing no entry or exit, with you being one of the few exceptions. In exceptional cases, teams are sent out to investigate sites or retrieve materials deemed too important to ignore. 3 such teams have gone missing recently, and the news of their disappearance has not yet been widely spread to avoid undue concern. In order to maintain the peace and adhere to the strictures of the lockdown, I need to send someone else to discover what happened to them.
I think I've already found one of your patrols. Out in the Repcon headquarters. Both Paladins were dead.
While that is disheartening news, there remains hope that the other 2 patrols may still be found alive.
You probably have better people suited to look for them than me.
The less who are aware of this situation, the better. My brothers and sisters were deeply traumatized by the losses we incurred several years ago. It would be imprudent to worry them unduly without first discovering the facts of the situation.
Well, I am a traveled individual. I suppose I could go take a look for you?
I'm glad I can count on you. Oh, and one other thing. The patrols each had a holotape detailing their missions that you can use to track them. The shielding of the bunker prevents us from actively tracking them, but their positions should show up on your map once you get to the surface. Should our worst fears become realized, please bring back all 3 of the holotapes from the patrols. Otherwise, bring our brothers home. I've given the order that you be given access to some of the equipment our scouts and patrols have scavenged over the years. You won't be allowed to purchase any prohibited equipment, but hopefully some of what's available will prove useful to you.
Alright, Veronica, let's get out of here.
I'd slap him around, but he stood at my parents' wedding. Plus, he used to make excuses to get me out of my punishment when I'd slept through Head Scribe Taggart's lectures. Figure I owe him for that. He means well.
Well, good intentions be damned. It doesn't justify him marching the Brotherhood to its death.
No, but it does make it easier to forgive him. He's just misguided. It's not too late to change his mind.
You think the Elder will listen at all?
He's a stubborn old man, but when it comes down to it, he's got our best interests at heart. If he sees some indisputable sign we're on the wrong course, he won't ignore it.
So what is it you're trying to accomplish?
That's my question to the Elder. All these years, the Brotherhood has collected weapons technology. And for what? To keep it out of people's hands? That clearly hasn't worked. To defend ourselves? We can't compete with the NCR's numbers or the Legions. We're fighting a war for a lost cause. If we're gonna survive, we have to find a role in society, attract new members.
How would you propose to do that?
Look at the followers of the Apocalypse. They use their expertise to improve people's lives. They train them to be self-sufficient. That expertise cultivates respect and gratitude, spreads their ideals, draws talent to their cause. They make friends like we make enemies. But they don't know a fraction of what we know. If we took on their role, we could stand up to anyone. We wouldn't have to hide.
But what on earth could we bring him that would change his mind?
I don't know. We need something that shows the Brotherhood will fail, or that it can do better a different way. The only thing that gets his attention is technology. Maybe Father Elijah had the right idea.
Father Elijah?
Our elder before McNamara. He had a nose for recovering lost technology. He'd send scribes out into the desert chasing whatever leads he found. There were a few he only trusted me with. I can think of at least one that'd prove my point, if it still exists. There's a comm terminal not too far from here I'd use to access messages from him. If we go there, I can pull up his research on it.
Okay then. Sounds like a plan. Let's head out.
I'm with you. Being around here isn't the same anymore.
Just as well. I don't want to hang around with this dank bunker any more than I have to.
So, you're the outsider that's been given leave to wander around freely. Desperate times call for desperate measures, I guess. Name's Hardin. I'm the head paladin of this chapter, and I think we might be able to help each other out. I don't know what the Elder talked to you about, but I can tell you this chapter is in trouble. And he's at the center of it. Are you willing to listen to what I have to say?
Well, my ears are working.
As you may have already heard, this entire base is under a state of lockdown. No one goes out except small patrols at night. Most of the chapter has been sealed in here for years, and those few who were outside when the lockdown was initiated are forbidden from returning. Morale has plummeted as time has gone by, and many of our current paladins haven't seen combat outside of training simulations, and all because of the Elder's explicit order that no one be allowed in or out. The only way things will change is if a new Elder is installed.
What about Veronica? She seems to come and go as she pleases.
Veronica's a special case. She handles the procurement of supplies. If we didn't let her and those like her back in, we'd all starve. If the Elder could manage it, he'd shut them out as well, and all in the name of security, which is why we need to replace him.
And I suppose you'd nominate yourself.
I would. I'm the senior-most paladin in the chapter, and have more combat experience than any two others here put together. I'd gladly support another candidate, but no one has the courage to step forward and make the attempt, so it falls to me. I would put this chapter back on the right path, if I could just assume leadership.
And how do you propose to do that?
I don't know. I've gone through our records dozens of times looking for a precedent regarding the dismissal of an Elder and come up with nothing. The people who are most likely to know how it could be done are also some of McNamara's strongest supporters, so they refuse to help me, which is why we're having this conversation. An outsider such as yourself would arouse less suspicion asking questions about such matters. The fact that the Elder has some tasks for you means his faithful won't suspect you, and you have a line open to the man himself. In short, you're in a perfect position to help me. Will you at least think about it?
I see your stance, but I'm not part of the Brotherhood. I don't serve a higher cause. What exactly am I going to get out of helping you?
If I become Elder, the lockdown will be lifted, and we'll once again be able to send patrols out into the wastes. We'll become powerful again. And when that happens, it will be good to have the Brotherhood as an ally. Good enough?
I suppose I can see what I can do.
That'll have to do. I'd recommend going to see Ramos first. As head of security, he's more familiar with our protocols than anyone else here. You could also try to find something relevant in our data store, though last I heard Scribe Ibsen is having a bit of a problem accessing it. And if McNamara should give you any tasks, I'd ask that you kept me abreast of them. Report anything you find to me, and we'll move from there.
Hardin?
What is this? Veronica brings an outsider into our home, then has a private audience with the Elder? The two of you may have the Elder fooled, but we know better. Veronica has always twisted the Founder's principles to her own ends. We will not stand idly by and allow her to corrupt our Elder's thinking.
I hope you've been practicing your drills, Veronica. It's dangerous outside.
Sorry about that. Just because I love them doesn't mean some of them aren't assholes.
What on earth? Oh my god. Oof. Well. Alright, finally made it through this damn place. I think I'm a little bit closer to Novak now, which is my destination. I need to visit the other side of the wasteland.
This is a dangerous place, human, especially for your kind. I suggest you turn back. There's nothing good waiting for you further on.
Well, this is a surprise. You're pretty friendly for a mutant.
Keep saying things like that and I won't be so friendly. Not every super mutant is a brain-damaged brute. Many of us are just as intelligent as basic humans, and the rest don't really have any choice in the matter, do they?
Right. Moving on.
Yes, that's exactly what I'm telling you to do. Move on.
Well, isn't he a wonderfully peachy character? Crap, it looks like I'm on the wrong side. Yeah, I'm going north. I need to go south. I could cut around this way. No, this is the wrong direction. I'm not looking to go up Black Mountain. Maybe I can make my way back through the canyon over here. I don't know. This is a small shortcut here. This canyon, that goes through. Obviously, super dangerous, given that it's inhabited. It's got radiation and centaurs in the way, but you know, it's a way to get through easier. So you're not completely locked into the normal route. Gotta keep checking my map, otherwise I won't. I'll just lose it. Anyways, can I get through here? I think I can. This is a route that I haven't really taken. I mean, it is in a way familiar, but okay, yeah, it looks like I'm on the right path. Find out if there's anything hanging out down here waiting for me. Oh, just some bark scorpions. Nothing particularly dangerous. I'll have to visit Prim again, turn these glands in whenever I get another chance. Might do that between episodes as well, whenever I do, you know, movement or something like that. What do we have going on down here? Alright. Now, if I'm not mistaken, as I exit this canyon here... Just take this out. As I exit the canyon here, I should be able to... oh, jeez, wow. Just blasted it right apart. Take out the giant rad scorpion as well. The shack... the shack that Veronica is looking for, that has the terminal in it, should be just on the other side of it. Man, there's a lot of these things around here. I'm just glad that Veronica isn't moving. Okay, shotgun time. Oh. Jeez. Veronica! You just punched a freaking... I mean, that's one for the history books right there. I mean, granted, I'm going to take all of the credit for it whenever, you know, people start writing about my, my wondrous history. I'm going to I need to give you some stuff here. Just, there we go. Yeah, whenever they write the books about my wondrous exploit, like that punch, you punched an enormous rad scorpion in the face, Veronica. I mean, that's going to be great for the book. Because, you know, according to the author that I hire to write everything, I'm gonna be the one who did it, not you. I mean, I'm just letting you know right now. Okay. Quick save, and we'll try to kill this guy. Nope, that didn't work. Shotgun. Oh. And that one too. That's gonna be great for the books as well. Whew-wee. This, wow, this is one incredible adventure through, what is this, Scorpion Gulch, I think it is? Oh, man. Such good times, man. Okay, yeah, I am headed in the right direction, completely. Oh, it's just a bunch of bark scorpions. Not even worth it. Shoot them a couple times and they're down. Go away. No threat whatsoever. And she's still killing stuff when I don't even know it's there. But you don't get all of the shots in, Veronica. I have to kill some of them. That's one of the reasons why I'm taking all the credit. It's because you keep stealing my kills. It's not that I can't kill stuff on my own. It's because you steal my kills, V. And I mean, I'm still alive, so I'm not really going to complain all that hard. But, you know, that's the penalty that you pay when you steal my kills. Cripe. I have to take the credit for the kill when you steal it from me, you know. It's unapproved, You didn't fill out form I-72WA, which, damn, no shovel. Okay, hey, I think this is it. Just to be certain that I'm not forgetting anything, I'm gonna go ahead and take the low road, see if there are any extra bodies holding valuable loot just kind of lying around here. Okay, so that's Helios 1 directly up ahead of me, and the cursor, or the compass marker, says that just over to my right I should find the shack with the access terminal. Just hop up here. This particular quest for Veronica shouldn't be too difficult. I think that I've done most of the stuff already. Never be able to make it up that slope, so please tell me that I can make it up this. Okay, yeah. Sometimes whenever you try to make your way up a mountainside, or, you know, a slope that doesn't seem all that steep, the game is like, nope, you can't come this way. In fact, that's one thing that New Vegas does that I'm not really a big fan of. It has invisible walls in certain parts of the map to prevent you from going, like, up to the top of certain mountains. Which just doesn't sit well with me. I mean, I take it for what it is. But, you know, it's discouraging whenever you run into that stuff. Okay, this should be it. Huh? This isn't even a marked location. I didn't know that. Well then, Veronica, let's go in. What do we have in here? Vodka and some jet. Let's move that shopping cart out of the way and take this. Take that as well. Actually, you know what? Let's hit the terminal and loot after we go through this. Download the research notes. Complete.
Let's see what we've got here. Okay, yeah, this is the one I was thinking of. The pulse gun. Although, maybe the rangefinder could work too. And it looks like the NCR was onto some miracle farming technology.
Farming technology?
More or less. Supposedly it's a vegetation enhancer. NCR has a science branch headquartered at McCarran Airport. Guess they found something. Guess somebody wasn't very good at keeping secrets either. We'd never pursue it because it's not a weapon, but self-sufficiency is fundamental to us. If it works, they'd see the value of an alternate course.
And the rangefinder?
It's a targeting device for some kind of doomsday weapon based at Helios 1. It was lost sometime after the war. We held Helios 1 for a time. Lost a lot of people defending it. Too many. All for this weapon they never got working. If it turns out to be a dud, it'd show how flawed our goals have been. Father Elijah said he thinks a scavenger might have sold it on the strip.
And what's a pulse gun?
Electromagnetic weapon from before the Great War. Experimental. It never saw mass production. But they were building it as a countermeasure to power armor, which they feared the Chinese were developing. Supposedly a prototype was being housed at Nellis. Imagine what it could do to the Brotherhood. We'd be on equal footing with any idiot with a gun.
Huh. Well, let's look into the rangefinder.
They defended Helios like it was their last stand. Didn't even know if there was anything worth defending. How could there be, with all we lost? Even if it did work, it'd be under NCR control now. So it'd either prove our goals are wrong, or we're incapable of pursuing them. There's a pawn shop in Outer Vegas we could check, and I've heard of a gift shop in the Strip that deals in pre-war antiques.
Well, I'm pretty sure I already know where it is. Let's get moving.
I like the way you think.
Alright. V, you need to hold some stuff for me? Okay, there we go. Now, with that done, and since I'm searching for the rangefinder, I need to head just super convenience. All I have to do now is hop right over to Novak here, and Jesus, this is going to be the first time in a long time that I'll be back in Novak, home sweet home, right? But if you guys do remember, ages and ages ago, episodes and episodes ago, when I was in Freeside, I did nab this particular toy gun off of a kid named Max, and that's actually the rangefinder for Helios 1. And much longer before that, I actually finished the quest involving Helios 1 and activated the Archimedes 2 satellite. So, this quest for, I think it's called Left in the Dark, it's pretty much already done. All I got to do now is pick up the gun, and I'm gonna go ahead and talk to Blake before I you know, swap my inventory, dump some stuff over here. You know, just basically sell stuff off, dump stuff in my hotel room, and we'll be on my way. But there's more stuff to the southeast that I need to sort out. So anyways, up to Blake, and then we'll be on our way.